What's going on, y'all? Not the real Will Smith. This isn't a typical video I make. It's not a car review, and it's not a vlog either. Not really a rant, but we're gonna say it's a rant. I'm not editing this video at all, so you're gonna get like raw and uncut everything. Video shouldn't be too long, but long enough for me to get my point across. So, as you guys all know, there's a epidemic going out. Well, it's out here in the world right now. The coronavirus, COVID-19, that actually started late last year, but didn't affect millions until I'll say the past 30 to 45 days. If you've read my title of this video, you probably are curious to hear why I'm not worried about the virus. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not reckless out here just doing whatever. No, I'm very conscious of what I need to be wearing, proper PPE, proper sanitation methods and things like that. So, for example, I have my mask, reusable mask. I have some other masks that I actually have in here. And I carry a big bottle of hand sanitizer with me. As you guys can see, it's about gone. And if you guys are really looking at me, I do have an Instacart lanyard on, so I do a lot of orders. I wipe down every time I get in my vehicle, with my steering wheel, my door handles, anything that's a high touch area, I wipe it down with non-abrasive multi-purpose cleaner, because I don't want to mess up the interior of the vehicle. But I say all of that to say I'm not nervous about the virus, because I've built up my immune system throughout the years. And yes, you can get it. Anyone can get it. You know, there's some people that's higher risk than others. But it's annoying to me that I would have to stay in a house and things like that when people go out for essential activities like they have to. For example, you have to go shopping for food. You might need to get gas in your vehicle to go to work. What about those people? So it's okay for some people to go out and not others. I definitely don't agree with that. Also, my aunt's husband had passed away today. Today is the 22nd. And this just shows you that life is very short. It's very short. I've struggled in my 20s, not necessarily trying to find myself. I'll say specifically trying to find happiness in my daily activities. I felt that I had to do certain things because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what's gonna make your family happy, you know. And there's a lot of people that really were out there in the world for my downfall. You know, they didn't want to see anything that I was doing deemed as right, if that makes sense. I won't go into detail because I'll have a video in the future, just my life story. But just know, I'm not stopping myself from doing anything that makes me happy. I got out the military recently, March of last year, so actually it's been a year. And I've graduated in May of last year, and it's about to be a year next month. And those were great accomplishments, but they came with brutal like experiences, and a lot of them were unavoidable. A lot of things I was out here, I had to do on my own and learn very fast. I was adopted. I won't go too in depth, but my adopted mother had passed away. and she was the prime caregiver for me up until the point where I went to the military back in 2012. I do have siblings and things like that, but everyone has their own life, and like I said before, everyone wasn't necessarily on my side trying to help me succeed, and because of it I've had some bitterness and taking it out on the people that were on my side. So I say that to say this, I do have people in my circle. I have my circle of friends, and I have certain family members that are definitely worried about my well-being, you know, and I would never put them at risk by just doing stuff blatantly, you know. I never would. But on the other hand, I'm not the type of person to stay in the house. I won't quarantine myself. I won't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I truly feel if you properly protect yourself when you're out here when you're out doing daily activities, maintaining your distance, and simply handling your business and going home, whatever activity that might be, you will be fine. I feel that the people that are getting sick are literally in situations that put them in that make them sick. For example, like I said, I've been doing Instacart. I've been back in North Carolina for about 2 months. Lanyard's here, and I'm actually waiting for an order now. And I come in contact with people all the time, like close contact, not physically touching them, but close contact. And I still follow the rules even while shopping. Now, prime example, I don't wear gloves in the stores because I have a habit of still touching items on me, and I don't want that to be spread. I don't want to come back home to my cousin's house and touch things that she's touching, and you know. So I always wash my hands, and I always use sanitizer in between when I can't get to wash my hands, and it definitely shows. My hands are all dried up, but it's okay because that's things that I do. You're gonna have critics out here that's gonna say, hey, you're still putting everyone at risk, blah 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 blah, right? But I'm not here to judge anybody. Just pay attention to what you're doing when you're out there, you know, and don't put people that are at risk at risk. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The main reason I made this video, like I said, was because my aunt's husband had passed away. And life is short. Life is short. I am a type of person, I really want to enjoy my life. You know, I've been listening to other people tell me what to do for a long time that are not necessarily in my tight circle, close family members, and it hasn't deemed very well in the long run. YouTube is one of those things where it's something I truly love to do, solely because I chose to do it from the mud. No one helped me. I said I had a dream, a vision. I love vehicles. I have a passion about it. People gravitate towards me as far as the individual that I am, and I just wanted to share who I am with the world. You know, I'm not here to judge anybody. I personally don't like to be judged, you know. It's kind of a soft spot for me, or people just shunning me. I don't personally like that at all. But I do feel real bad for my aunt, because her husband didn't even pass away from the virus. He didn't. He passed away from a massive heart attack, and he was at home when it happened. But he's a hard worker, you know. He goes out to work, you know. He wears proper PPE and all of that. But he passed away just simply because of that, you know. It was hereditary. It runs in his side of the family, for sure. And he barely was home because he was working so much more. You know, due to the virus, some people get laid off, some people get unemployment. He still had the option to work, which he did. So it's very unfortunate that he passed away due to an unforeseen circumstance like that. every time an individual steps out the threshold of their door, they take a gamble at life, I'll say. I do that every single day. Every single day. Anything can happen. I don't dwell on the negatives because you can become paranoid. It's almost like listening to the weather about natural disasters every day, or listening to the news about everything that's going on in the world continuously. You will become paranoid. I don't watch the news every day. I don't, because that can happen to anybody, you know. I definitely just, again, enjoy my life. Even with restrictions, I'm still going to enjoy my life. I'm still going to work because I have bills to pay. I'm still going to travel as deemed necessary. Actually, my best friend's brother had passed away, and I had to go out of the state to go with him, just to be there for him. So like I said, anything can happen. It could have been my best friend that passed. So, you know, things like that. That's not going to keep me in the house. And he passed away due to something that wasn't even COVID related, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Definitely be safe. Be safe. Don't just be out here doing things that are reckless. I've heard plenty of stories where people blatantly caught the virus, you know. And there's still people out here that, you know, really don't worry about it as far as health and PPE. They really don't. Again, I'm not judging you. That's cool. I just know what I need to do for myself every time I walk out that door. Because remember, life is a gamble. You guys just have to choose whether you're going to take the gamble to get a good reward, or not take the gamble and receive no reward. It's totally up to you guys. Alright, as usual, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. NotTheReal_Will Smith. To my YouTube if you would like, you know, to hear me ramble, talk, whatever it is. And also follow me on Instagram, NotTheReal_Will Smith. I'm actually doing a COVID-19 $100 giveaway right now. The giveaway does end next Friday, which is May 1st. Actually, next Thursday. I'm doing the last day of the month. I'll have another giveaway starting up Friday because I don't feel that all this epidemic is going to end. So I'll do another $100 giveaway to a lucky subscriber, follower. Okay? I love y'all. Peace.